Naruto, 10 times Madara is a better villain than Pain. Madara, Uchiha Pain are two of the most iconic villains in Naruto history. Here are 10 instances where Madara proved he was better. Madara Uchiha is one of the most iconic villains in not just Naruto but all of anime. A legendary figure of the Uchiha clan, Madara was born into the Warring States era and there he managed to rise to the very top of the shinobi world. While his intentions were good, Madara ended up going down the wrong path, making him a villain just like Pain. Although both sought peace in their own way. There were times when Madara Uchiha did things much better than Pain, making him a villain in a league of his own. 10. Madara controlled the Nine Tails with his Mangekyo Sharingan. Being an Uchiha, Madara was blessed with the powers of the Sharingan, and with time and training, he managed to evolve it into the Mangekyo Sharingan. With the Mangekyo Sharingan comes the power to control the Nine Tails, and Madara managed to successfully pull this off. He made someone as strong as Kurama his personal summon, showing how monstrous a shinobi he truly was. 9. Madara used transcription seal, Izanagi, to bring himself back to life. Madara Uchiha's eternal rival, Hashirama Senju, fought him one last time at the Valley of the End and the fight went on for days. After both were near exhaustion, Hashirama managed to stab Madara in the back and kill him. What he didn't know was how far ahead Madara had planned. Before the fight even began, Madara had planted an Izanagi in his right eye which would only activate in case he died. When he did, Madara came back to life, making his death a mere dream. 8. Madara took on the 4th Division by himself. Madara's debut in the series beyond mentions of his name came during the 4th Great Ninja War, where he was summoned by Mu, the second Tsuchikage of Iwagakure. Upon arriving, he took on the entire shinobi alliance by himself and managed to overwhelm them all with his superior prowess. If that wasn't enough, Madara then proceeded to bring down 2 meteorites and nearly killed everyone on the battlefield. This feat of his is already better than anything that Pain ever did in the series. 7. Madara defeated the 5 Kage on his own. Madara's arrival on the battlefield in the 4th Great Ninja War was soon met by the arrival of the 5 Kage, who promised to defeat him. Although all of them were powerful in their own right and gave Madara a decent challenge, they couldn't stand up to his mighty strength. Without even using all of his power, Madara could wipe out all of the 5 Kage. Something that Pain wouldn't be able to do, given that he struggled against Sage Mode Naruto. 6. Madara used the full-body Susanoo, made the 5 Kage feel hopeless. In the fight against the 5 Kage, Madara displayed yet another monstrous ability by using the maximum power of the Susanoo. A humanoid created out of his chakra with the power of the Mangekyo Sharingan. Upon witnessing it, the 5 Kage couldn't help but feel hopeless and lost the will to fight. Madara was overwhelmingly strong and wiped them out with this majestic power in a matter of minutes. 5. Madara was unaffected by Naruto's talk no jutsu. Often, the villains in the Naruto world end up facing Naruto, who tries to get them to become good again by using his mere words. While it does seem fitting at times, at others, it just feels absurd. Naruto managed to turn Pain using the same technique, but thankfully, it never worked against the biggest villain of the story. Madara Uchiha. Madara wanted to achieve peace in his own way and thus didn't care about Naruto or what he wanted to say. He kept pressing on and believing in his way of ninja. 4. Madara fought all the tailed beasts without his eyes. Madara's strength was known to be majestic, however, it was only in the 4th Great Ninja War that fans got to see how strong he truly was. After being revived using Rinne Tensei, Madara was able to fight against all the tailed beasts and beat them effortlessly. These beasts were known to be powerful enough to fight and even kill a Kage-level shinobi with ease. Yet Madara took on 9 of them like they were nothing. Meanwhile, Pain struggled to control an 8-tailed Kurama. 3. Madara almost killed Naruto Sasuke. As the fight raged on, Madara targeted Naruto Uzumaki and Sasuke Uchiha and managed to put both of them in a near-death state. Madara ripped the 9 tails out of Naruto. And he would have died had Gaara not helped him. Meanwhile, Sasuke was stabbed by him after being restrained by a Limbo clone. The young Uchiha only survived thanks to Kabuto Yakushi's treatment. 2. Madara became the 10 tails Jinchuriki. Eventually, Madara Uchiha gathered all the 9-tailed beasts and became the Jinchuriki of the 10 tails. In doing so, he became even stronger and could fight anyone with minimal effort. What's more is that he could finally use infinite Tsukuyomi and fulfill his dream. Pain, on the other hand, couldn't gather the 8 and the 9 tails and failed badly in attempting to defeat Naruto Uzumaki. 1. Madara successfully manipulated Obito by orchestrating Rin's death. Not only was Madara strong but he was also extremely calculating. After acknowledging that he would eventually die, Madara planned years ahead and found a way to revive himself. For this, he manipulated Obito Uchiha by orchestrating the death of Rin and turning him into his subordinate. Madara then used him to come back to life years later, showing just how incredible a villain he truly was.